Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I wanted to make a quick video as the TJPW Tokyo Princess Cup 10 quarterfinals show just ended. I figured, hey, I watched the whole show, including the matches before the tournament matches. So I figured, why not get on here and do a tournament update and just review the whole show. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm here to do. So we had 7 total matches. Of course, 3 of them were regular matches, and then the 4 quarterfinal matchups. And the show was at Korakuen Hall in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. But yeah, we had 7 total matches, and they were pretty good overall. But I don't have the graphics for the 3 matches, but I do of the quarterfinal matches. So let's first get started with the regular 3 matches. So kicked off the show with a tag team match. We had the team of Juria Nagano and Kaya Toribami taking on the team of Wakana Uehara and HIMAWARI. I have to say, this was actually a really good opening match. I think the team of Juria Nagano and Kaya Toribami worked out pretty well. But got to give some love to Wakana Uehara and HIMAWARI. I thought they did a great job. They've been getting better and better in the ring. Really like how they were showcased for this show. But Juria Nagano, so good to see her. That's my girl. And she picked up the victory for her and Kaya Toribami after she pinned HIMAWARI after connecting her jumping, spinning roundhouse kick. Caught her really good. Pinned her for the 1-2-3. So Juria Nagano, Kaya Toribami, in the opening match, pick up the victory. All right, next up, you had a trios match, and this went pretty interesting. So you had the team of Hyper Misao, now Kakuta, and Yuki Aino taking on the comedy-filled team of Mahiro Kiryu, Harajuku, and Haruna Neko. So they actually ran this match twice, because the first time Hyper Misao got the pin so quick on Mahiro Kiryu with a roll-up after hitting her with the freeze spray. I think that's what that was, freeze spray. And then pretty much Mahiro Kiryu apologized to her teammates and whatnot, and apparently they were able to restart the match. So they restarted the match, and of course, everybody was showcased more in this match. It was a lot more entertaining. It wasn't a quick squash, but it was pretty enjoyable. All 6 ladies looked really good. But when it was all said and done, now Kakuta submits Harajuku with a very interesting submission. It was kind of like a leg trap guillotine. Like she had one of her legs kind of trapped and then had a full-on guillotine. It was really interesting submission. I've never seen that before, but it just looked like a leg trap guillotine. It was really cool. But now Kakuta busting out the awesome submission to make Harajuku tap out. And now Kakuta picks up the victory for her, Hyper Misao, and Yuki Aino. I'm telling you, now Kakuta is very underrated. Very underrated. Okay, and then the last match before the tournament matches was an 8-woman tag match. So on one team, you had the Princess of Princess champion, Mizuki, with rookies Toga, Haru, Kazashiro, and Runa Okubo, taking on the team of Hikari Noa, Raku, Suzume, and Shino Suzuki. So you had 3 out of the 4 up girls in that team with Suzume. But very good match. Definitely back and forth. And I gotta give a shout out to the rookies, Runa Okubo, Haru Kazashiro. They looked really good. We got to see more of Toga in the middle and near the end, so thought that was really cool, showcasing her power and striking ability. You know, I even liked how they started off with Runa Okubo and Shino Suzuki. I thought that was really good. But, you know, got to see a good amount of Suzume. Suzume was cooking in this match as well. Raku, of course, you know, they had that sequence putting everybody to sleep, so that was pretty funny. But when it was all said and done, even with the awesome exchange between Hikari Noa and Toga, Hikari Noa still was able to get the best of Toga and pinned her with a blizzard suplex, 1, 2, 3. And Hikari Noa, Raku, Suzume, Shino Suzuki pick up the victory for their team. But you know what? Gotta give a lot of credit. I thought Mizuki did a good job leading her team of rookies, and you know, they did good. They're getting better and better. They're definitely getting better and better. So, definitely like what I saw there. But pretty good match. Pretty good match. I really can't complain. Before we get into the quarterfinal matches, a couple of things. First off, they introduced 2 new TJPW trainees. They had, well, the trainees were named Chika and Kira. Chika, I believe 19 years old from Japan, and Kira, 26 years old from Australia. I thought that was really interesting. I don't think they've ever had a international TJPW trainee, so I thought that was really cool. Wow, that's so cool to see. And then they also announced that Reiwa AA Cannon will team up at least, I believe this is their final time, but if it's not, they'll be teaming up at least one last time. And I believe that is scheduled for September 18th, which I believe is a Monday. But yeah, Yuki Arai, Saki Akai will team up one more time as Reiwa AA Cannon. The opponents haven't been named yet, but at least it's really cool to see those two are going to team up at least one more time. Of course, they were former Princess Tag Team Champions, and of course, end of this year, Saki Akai is retiring from in-ring competition. So, just had to point that out. Okay, before we go into quarterfinal matchups, here's a quick word on the sponsor, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure you take a moment to check out the link to the description for Game Beauty. Game Beauty offers a variety of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. They offer items such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, and even non-makeup items such as these graphic t-shirts. They also have collaboration items like this Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition makeup collection, as you can see here, which you can get it as a full collection, or you can get different bundles of this collection as well as different pieces separately. Also, Game Beauty offers free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And be sure to use the promo code blitzball_champ, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to take advantage of that nice little discount. And now, back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. All right, Tokyo Princess Cup 10 quarterfinal matches. And I have to say, they were really, really good. I was very, very impressed with these matches. They were indeed solid. So, without further ado, let's hop in. First up, we had Arisu Endo versus Yuki Arai in the first quarterfinal matchup. I have to say, these ladies went hard and it was excellent. I mean, what a way to start off the quarterfinals for this tournament with those two ladies. I mean, they went at it, went back and forth, traded a lot of moves. Arisu Endo had that Cobra clutch in, I think, twice, I believe, and she came really close. And Yuki Arai just really bringing the striking, and just both ladies were really strong. Just back and forth. The exchanges were on point. Quite a first quarterfinals match for the show. But when it was all said and done, and even though Arisu Endo put in a great effort, she finally, well, no pun intended, fell victim to a finally axe kick from Yuki Arai, and she pinned her for the 1-2-3. So Yuki Arai advances to the semifinals. So she's the first one to advance to the semifinals. But that was a solid match. That was a really solid match. All right, let's move to the next one. Alrighty, second quarterfinal matchup. We had the casual beauty, Yuki Kamifuku, taking on Miyu Watanabe, the fourth up girl. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, this just might be the biggest upset of the tournament. I am not sure if any of the future matches in this tournament will top the impact of this upset. I mean, I was already pretty hyped when Moka Miyamoto defeated Hyper Misao. That was pretty huge. But this match was crazy. Really, really crazy. And both ladies looked really solid. And it seemed like, for the most part, Miyu Watanabe was in control. I mean, just fighting out of anger, especially with the disrespect from Yuki Kamifuku on the handshake, the pre-match handshake. But wow. I know folks are going to be talking about this one for a while. But the casual beauty Kamiyu, Yuki Kamifuku, pulled off a ginormous upset, hitting two back-to-back famousers on Miyu Watanabe and covering her for the 1-2-3. And the casual beauty, for the first time ever in her TJPW career, has advanced to the semifinals of a Tokyo Princess Cup tournament. So congrats to the casual beauty Yuki Kamifuku. And that's a big upset. Because you got to remember, Miyu Watanabe was in the finals last year when she lost to Yuka Sakazaki. So, oof. And then, dang, she loses this year in the quarterfinals to Yuki Kamifuku. I don't think anybody predicted that. I'm just keeping it real. But, I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how she does. Have to see how she does. But that might be the biggest upset of the tournament this year. But anyway, let's continue. All right, third quarterfinal matchup. We had the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita, taking on Moka Miyamoto. First off, I think it's awesome that Moka made it this far in the first place. You know, just really cool. But I have to say, she really took it to the next level against the Pink Striker, which many say is the ace of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And you know what? Moka didn't win, but she sure freaking came close. I mean, Moka has been getting better and better and better. And she stood up and fought valiantly against the ace of TJPW, the Pink Striker. Like, this could have easily been just a mollywhopping for Miyu Yamashita. But, oh, Moka was countering stuff. I mean, she even countered into her Rashomon, that grounded Cobra twist. And she almost had Miyu pass out the second time she locked it in. And not only that, she even blocked one of Miyu's kicks doing the high block, which I thought was really impressive. But yeah, Moka Miyamoto, I have to give a lot of spotlight on her with this match because she brought her A game to the Pink Striker from start to finish. And it showed in this match. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, keep an eye on Moka Miyamoto. That is going to be a future champion. Indeed. Now, I know she did lose. Miyu did eventually connect with the skull kick to put her away. No post-match sportsmanship. Moka denied it, which I can understand the frustration. But keep an eye on Moka Miyamoto. I don't know when, but I truly believe she will be a future champion. She has been getting better and better. And with the time being that, you know, Yuka Sakazaki is going to be graduating, leaving, you got to continue to build up these younger stars. And I think you got to really consider putting Moka Miyamoto into that picture at some point. Keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her. Okay, and then the main event, the final quarterfinals match. Alrighty, came down to the International Princess Champion, the White Dragon, Rika Tatsumi, taking on the big kaiju, Shoko Nakajima. And this match was definitely main event worthy. But, you know, all of the quarterfinal matchups were really, really solid. But this one definitely took the cake. And both of these ladies ran and got their fill of said cake in this match. But definitely back and forth. I mean, you know, both are champions. You know, Shoko Nakajima is a former Princess champion and tag champion. So, you know, definitely a lot of experience there. Rika Tatsumi is the, you know, first and current Grand Slam champion in TJPW. So this was quite the matchup. Quite the matchup. And both ladies went at it. A lot of counters, a lot of high flying, a lot of outside of the ring action, just back and forth, all over the place. And it was really, really close. And Shoko Nakajima looked really strong, as well as Rika Tatsumi. But she eventually did fall victim to the Dragon Sleeper, as It took a while, but Rika Tatsumi eventually submitted Shoko Nakajima. She did tap out to the Dragon Sleeper. And Rika Tatsumi, the International Princess Champion, punches her ticket to the semifinals. So, great show, great matches all around. Now, let's take a look at the bracket. Let's take a look at the bracket now. Okay, so with the quarterfinals completed, we are now down to the semifinal matchup, which will happen on August 12th, and then the finals will be on August 13th. So, your two semifinal matchups on the left side of the bracket, we got Miyu Yamashita, the Pink Striker, taking on the International Princess Champion, the White Dragon Rika Tatsumi. That should be a really, really great matchup. That's going to be a really great matchup. Like I said, Miyu has had quite a path to make it to the semifinals, defeating Mizuki and Moka Miyamoto. And Rika Tatsumi, has defeated Raku and Shoko Nakajima. So, both have had pretty strong paths to make it to the semifinals. So, we'll see how it goes. But Rika and Miyu. And then on the right side, your second semifinal match will be the casual beauty Yuki Kamifuku versus Yuki Arai. Of course, like I said, Yuki Kamifuku with the biggest upset of the tournament, in my opinion. And her path, she's defeated now Kakuta and finalist from last year, Miyu Watanabe. And then Yuki Arai, she has defeated Hikari Noah and Arisu Endo. So, yeah, those are your two semifinal matchups. I know probably a lot of folks' bracket has been busted from this, but looking at Yuki Kamifuku versus Yuki Arai, Yuki versus Yuki. I'm just now catching on to that. Yuki versus Yuki. To be honest, I think Yuki Arai ends up making it to the finals. I think she'll defeat Kamiyu. And then for Rika versus Miyu, oh man. I mean, part of me feels like Miyu Yamashita's probably gonna take it. She's probably gonna take it. I'm sure Rika Tatsumi is gonna put up a big fight, but I think Miyu's gonna take it. So my finals prediction is gonna be Yuki Arai versus Miyu Yamashita. So, and then I don't know. With that being said, it looks like probably Miyu Yamashita is gonna win this tournament. Yeah, I think she's probably going to win this tournament. I mean, I know she's spent a lot of time in her excursion in the U.S., but now that she's back in TJPW, she's been on fire. So it's at the point where it wouldn't surprise me if Miyu won this tournament. Miyu Yamashita won this tournament. So, but yeah, so very exciting show. And like I said, August 12th, semifinals. Day afterwards, finals. So we'll see what happens. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What did y'all think of the show? What did y'all think of the quarterfinal matchups? Now that the semis are set, Miyu Yamashita versus Rika Tatsumi, and Yuki. Yuki Arai versus Yuki Kamifuku. What are your predictions now? Who do you think takes those semifinal matches? And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. And thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace.